if what you call great art was never entirely your choice? I used to believe that great art was obvious, that you could stand in front of a painting, feel something, and simply know it matters. But the deeper I moved into the art world, working with artists, studying systems, and observing the market, the more I realized something unsettling. What we see as important is often already decided for us. Contemporary art doesn't just reflect identity, it actively shapes it. What becomes visible, recognized, and valued is not neutral. It is filtered through institutions, curators, art history, and market forces. As art historian Anna W. Brzezinski suggests, these frameworks don't simply interpret art, they determine its visibility within global circuits. In other words, art is not only created, it is positioned, and that positioning defines how identity is constructed, both for the artist and the viewer, because when certain narratives are elevated, others are inevitably excluded. We often speak about contemporary art as if it were a single universal language. But is it? Think about artists like Ai Weiwei and Ella Natsui. They exist within completely different cultural, political, and historical realities, yet both are categorized under the same label, contemporary. Curators like Okwe and Weizor have challenged this idea, proposing instead the existence of multiple contemporaneities, different ways of experiencing and expressing the present. This shifts the conversation, because maybe contemporary art is not a fixed category, but a contested space, shaped by perspective, geography, and power. We've long been told that to be contemporary, art must break from tradition. That innovation means disruption, but that is only one model. The work of America Meredith offers a different approach. Her practice doesn't reject tradition. It continues it. It evolves through language, symbolism, and cultural memory. Here, identity is not reinvented. It is carried forward, adapted, and reinterpreted. This challenges a fundamental assumption of the global art system. Does art need to break from the past to be relevant? Or can it remain rooted and still be fully contemporary? What we begin to see is this. Contemporary art is not defined by time alone, but by context, by systems of visibility, and by who holds the power to define it. It is shaped by narratives, both global and local, and increasingly those narratives are being questioned. So perhaps the real question is not, what makes art contemporary, but rather, who decides what we see, and how does that shape the way we understand identity today?